What is up, everybody? Spot of Nerd here with the inevitable, the Fantastic Four First Steps. Just came out tonight, and we just finished watching it. It was also officially day number 1 here at San Diego Comic Con 2025. It's been an absolute crazy, hectic day, and forgive me, I'm just gonna have to hold the mic. I hope you guys can hear me. In fact, let's make sure I can. Yeah, make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so I'm. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna talk about Comic Con day 1, and I think what I'm gonna do, interestingly enough, every day, so there's 4 days. Today was Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll do a little bit of a recap of sorts of the day at Comic-Con, but more importantly, we're going to talk about the Fantastic Four First Steps. It's coming out today, officially tomorrow, of course, blah 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 blah, and we'll do a more thorough review later down the road. Especially, I want to get in touch with Joseph to make sure, see what his take was on it, because you're gonna have to record this in history. The first half of this film was actually pretty darn good, and I know it's absolutely crazy to think about. Absolutely crazy to think about. But I swear to you, people, the first half was pretty okay. Galactus, beautifully done visually. The story, characters were, okay. And then halfway through the movie, it gets completely nerfed. And it gets completely nerfed when they provide you with Silver Surfer, female Silver Surfer, getting emotions around the fact that she has assisted with the death of trillions of people across multiple planets. Silver Surfer obviously is a slave to Galactus. Galactus eats planets. He's his own prisoner of sorts, so he uses Silver Surfer to locate food sources, and the Fantastic Four are the only ones that can stop him. Now, as I said, credit where it is due. The beginning of the film, the way they have set this up, as the team's already been established, we know the characters, you know who they are, you know their powers, you know their place in the world. It's been 4 years since they've had their superpowers, and every single rumor, minus a few of them, were actually true in relation to the story. So I probably should have said this in the beginning. Major spoilers here, but ultimately what Disney Marvel has done here is they played it so safe in relation to the overall story that they completely nerfed themselves. And I'm using that word, that terminology, nerfed, as the younger generation says. I think, I'm not really sure I'm using it properly. I'm old as sin, but whatever. Just in relation to the fact that you set up, let's put aside the fact that they made it a female Silver Surfer. We've already gone down that road. Many people have. It is a completely wrong decision that they should have never done, but they did it. Whatever. Moving on. She actually does come off as pretty badass in the beginning, and it's not until Johnny, Flame Guy, discovers how to speak her language that he basically makes her feel guilty for annihilating multiple planets and killing trillions, billions, and trillions of people. So, thus, instead of having this stoic, I'm a badass Silver Surfer, just even like from the old original movies with, the 90s, you now have this Silver Surfer who has emotions, has crying. And again, I'm fully aware, before anybody says, yes, in the comics, this type of stuff happens. but it completely, I'm going to be a broken record with this, it nerfs this character down to the point of ruining everything. And the moment that happens, the entire film shifts into the typical Disney Marvel film where it completely falls flat all over its face. Even to the point where like I said, the introduction of Galactus is pretty badass. It really, really is. Silver Surfer comes to Earth, says that they've been chosen, they're going to die. The Fantastic Four, they apparently have developed hyperdrive. They go to Galactus's planet. They try to confront him. Galactus wants their child. They say no. A fight ensues. This super cool sci-fi black hole thing happens. And then they go back to Earth because they have to try and figure out a way to defeat Galacticus. And the way they do that is teleportation. So there's a lot of bouncing back between like a Star Trek universe in this film because they were able to literally develop transportation of, moving one object from one area to another, like a beaming technology in Star Trek. So the way they're going to defeat Galactus in this movie, as they want to, is they are going to literally move the Earth from one location to another so that Galactus can't find them, and thus everybody will be saved. It's kind of I'll give you it. I won't say it was perfect, but I'll give you the story. Lo and behold, oh my god, what do you know? Silver Surfer destroys all of the teleportation devices that have been set across the entire planet in an instant because it's the Silver fucking Surfer. They are powerful, they can destroy everything, and then it just goes down some of the dumbest shit on the planet. Typical MCU Marvel, where I'll give you the perfect example. Apparently, the Fantastic Four, which are like based in the 60s and the 50s, aesthetically was very good. It was pretty. I love how they did the artwork, the drawing, the kind of the concepts of vehicles and the atmosphere, the city, the people. But apparently, they've also developed Lightspeed. Galactus, who is borderline 100 times more powerful and lethal than Thanos, has a spaceship that does about 5 miles an hour. So they have months, weeks, whatever it was, to plan this teleportation thing to try and stop Galactus. But again, ultimately, it fails in about 2 seconds because of the Silver Surfer. So, what are you going to do now? Well, obviously, there's only one of these bridges left, and their whole plan is let's get Galactus down to us so that we can transport him into some random ass dimension. Thus, he will be gone forever. But it's Galactus. So, again, the Fantastic Four against Galactus is pretty straightforward. If you're Galactus, you're going to kick their ass. This is where the rumors come true because, oh my god, who would have thought it is Invisible Girl and the Silver Surfer together that defeat Galactus? Wow, who would have saw that coming except everybody ever paying attention to the latest 10 Marvel films, the MCU, as Nerdrotic would say. It is just so tragically terrible. And again, I won't go too far in the details here because we could probably talk forever. It's also very late. I've got day 2 of Comic Con tomorrow. I just wanted to get this out in relation to the fact that is this is this a good film? No, it is not a good film. Is it a decent film? I'll give you it's decent. Is it better than anything we've had so far in a very long time? Sure. Does it have a lot to do and a lot to work on? Yes. The whole with the thing having a beard throughout this movie is just stupid, if you ask me. The humor is very dry, is very flat. You can definitely tell. I would like I said in the beginning, the visuals around Galactus in the beginning are fantastic, but you can tell that they ran out of the budget halfway through because that final fight sequence is a joke. It looks like somebody just wrote a cartoon and colored it in with crayons. It looks fucking terrible. And then you have the end, of course, with the baby, who is, God knows who this baby is going to be. Mom dies, Invisible Girl dies to sacrifice herself to save her child. Oh my God, who would have thought that was coming? And the baby revives her mother. Here's where it's very stupid, though, is because there's this very emotional film at the end of it where she's dead, and of course, Richards is like sobbing all over and blah 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 blah. But Marvel, in their stupid marketing techniques, has already given us the cast of Doomsday Avengers. We already know she survives because she's in the fucking movie. It's you're spending time on shit that just doesn't fucking matter, and you can almost tell too that this was very similar to Captain Falcon America, because a lot of this you can tell was reshoots, or they literally didn't have the right momentum or something. I don't really know what the right words are. You can see these scenes have been cut so drastically bad that it kind of doesn't make sense. It really, really doesn't. So again, I will give them credit in the beginning for setting the stage, especially if you are a fan of the Fantastic Four and you know the backstory, like the Mole Man and everything else. They give you a little bit of a snippet of how they became who they are. If you are somebody who doesn't have a clue who they are, you're not going to have a fucking clue what this movie or who these characters are about. There is zero character development here. The only character development you have is about 30 seconds between each character. And then at the end of the movie, obviously they were able to get Galactus into this transporter dimensional thing. And guess who saves the day? Oh my God, wouldn't you know it? The Silver fucking service. Female Silver Surfer is the one to save the day. You could have given it to Torch Boy because, again, that would have been a great setup at the end of Thunderbolts. You see the end credit scene, you see the Fantastic Four ship going to Earth 616. We still don't know what happens. There is an end credit scene in this movie, and oh my God, wouldn't you know it, you get to see a glimpse of Doctor Doom. But you know it's a stand in. You don't actually get to see Robert Downey Jr.'s face because I can promise you that would have cost a shit ton of money just to have his face in this movie. So you know Disney is not going to go, fuck, I guess we can't afford it. Let's just put a stand in. But again, it's unique in relation to the fact of where is Doctor Doom coming from? Why is he there? What's his interest in the kid? You obviously set up Thunderbolts to having the Fantastic Four go to Earth 616. It's like they just, Marvel doesn't have a clue what they're doing, and this is just continuing the downfall of the MCU. The next movie is going to be Avengers Doomsday in, I think it's like 2026 or something like that. There's nothing setting this up. There is absolutely nothing setting. Supposedly, the Fantastic Four First Steps was supposed to set up Avengers Doomsday. It doesn't do anything at all to set this up. So if you look at this film, you look at Thunderbolts, you look at Captain America, Captain Falcon America, none of these movies are setting up what will become the next Avengers movie. That's what made the first 24 films incredible, was because you were setting something up. You were building the Avengers team. Now you have a copyright issue between the Thunderbolts and Captain Falcon America's Avengers, and then you have a Fantastic Four who's in a completely different dimension, somehow tying them together with Doctor Doom, but yet Doctor Doom is being played by Robert Downey Jr. It doesn't make fucking sense. It's the same old Marvel MCU. It's the same old Disney Marvel. It's the same shit, different what do they call it? Same shit, different fucking day in this MCU. And I would tell you to go watch this. I really, really would. I'll wrap up this real quick. I would tell you to go see this just because it is probably the better of the Fantastic Four movies that we've seen from the past to now. I still love the one that has what's her face that was just drop dead gorgeous. I forget her name. The cast, you'll know her. Look her up. It was in the '90s. The one that they had the Silver Surfer in there, the real Silver Surfer, the Norin Rad. This movie, I just we're going to digest this more later on, and I'll probably maybe put a more proper review up. I'll talk with Joseph. He's going to be a lot better at speaking to it, but go check it out. Let me know your thoughts. I really want to know when you see this. What is your take on this movie? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? But just again, just to reiterate Cliff Notes, this started off with a bang. The first half was actually really, really good, and I'm not going to deny that. But the moment you stepped into the emotions with female Silver Surfer, this movie dies and it completely falls flat. It really, really does. And it's just disappointing, like always, when it comes to Disney Marvel. So that's that. Other news was day one here at San Diego Comic Con. It has been an absolute blast. I have so much footage to show you guys later on. I hope you will stay tuned for that. It's going to be incredible. I don't know if I'm just going to do one giant video for Comic Con this year, or I'm just going to do my usual 4 parts. Each day we'll do something. But it's just been a blast getting to see people, the cosplayers, all the toys that I should buy that I'm hopefully going to buy one day. And it's just a blast. It's Comic Con has got a special place in my heart. I love every second of Comic Con. It really just brings joy and happiness to my heart. And I can't wait for tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. It's already tomorrow, day 2 right now, and I need to get my ass to bed. And I'm going to wrap this video up because you've probably heard enough of this. And thank you guys, seriously, so much for watching. We are live here at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. It's only day 1. We are about to hit day 2 momentarily here in just a few hours. It's going to be just, I can't wait. I'm tired. There's a lot of words that I can't think of right now, but awesome. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow because, if anything, too, I need to watch somewhere in all of this. I need to watch Happy Gilmore 2, which is on Netflix. Anybody seen that yet? Let me know what it's like. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for the third time. Broken record moment here with Spot Up Nerd. Laters, y'all.